Yeah, but I could wait for a second. All right, we should be going. Yeah, it should be. I always say yes, then I'm like, and by that it should be 10:22. Should say trivia. It should say all of it.
Thank you.
Oh, you bet you
What's
will.
the topic today?
We do 4 random rounds.
Okay.
So, even the really themed rounds, though, are usually pretty general knowledge.
Sweet.
Because I don't think it's cool to be like, 1996 subtropical hip hop. It's like, who?
It's good for one round.
I mean,
stuff.
Maybe. I try to not be niche, is kind of my goal. So,
I dig it.
But that being said, people still think I'm a prick and it's too hard. So,
we'll find out.
There you go. Thank you. Active. How's it going? Good. You have 4 of those and a pen. 4 of those. Looks like our pens are getting low, but you should be able to say. Thank you. What's that?
Freaking taco holders. Like, the plates, I don't need this.
It fills the plate.
It does, but
it fills the plate because otherwise, what? You get 3 little tacos that are kind of school lunch tacos. You get 2 school lunch tacos and a freaking handful of chips for like $16. You better get a holder.
No, in Texas, it would just be the tortilla sitting there with all
excuse me. Are we in Texas, sir?
No, but we're taco experts.
Con permiso, señor. Estamos en Tejas. Pienso que no.
Fine.
I know, my Spanish is amazing.
Hey, man, mine isn't much better. I actually lived in a place where I needed it.
Okay, and actually my Spanish is really good. I was just joking, so.
We should be good.
All right, if you want to kill that music, we'll just get rolling here, man. Thank you.
I just got it all the way off for you, and then you do your own music?
Yep. You're okay. Good evening, lords and ladies, and some of you filthy peasants that snuck in here. Welcome down to Cranky Sam. We're going to start with trivia here. If you're one, turn around, peasant. No eye contact. We're going to start with trivia here in just a moment. If you'd like to join us, it is free. Come on up, grab a few slips and a pen. We'll get started here in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for coming down to Cranky Sam. I sweet one. I had the weirdest dream that that I was showing you guys cartoon gay porn, and then I realized it actually happened at your brother's wedding, or at some point. I was joking about these weird, cute 50s it's set 50s cartoons, but it's, and all of a sudden it's oh no, that happened. Okay, I still don't know if you were there, but at least one of your other sisters was. Worked out pretty well.
How many rounds will there be?
Just 4 today. 4? Yep. The MVP guy came last year. Was super excited. He's desperate for stories. I know that bald, loud asshole. That's fun. Just went there yesterday, and they have 50% off on Thursdays. I saw a bunch of crap I was going to buy, and then I was like, no, I can come on Thursday. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and the new Super Thrift, which is the old creepy Christian one, they got. I mean, she was $2.99. Their prices are like, get rid of this crap. We have too much prices. And I love that. And at 50% off, we can all party. Like a proper table saw. Instead of like $280. I like it. Thank you, Chris.
Hey, I was in the bathroom too. You got a thing?
No, you're not allowed, though. Are you, Lauren? You're not allowed. Grab four slips and a pen here, bud.
Don't tell Ice Man. Four slips.
4 slips and a pen. And we're almost out of pens. I'll go grab some more. Yep, and we'll do 4 rounds tonight. Thus the 4 slips.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, I always used to make like foreigner jokes because I thought it was funny, and now I'm like, it's not quite as funny as it used to be. And of course, it would be a Friday. I know I walked in, I was like, this is Jane. She's so wonderful, my babe. And actually, her foot's broken, and I imagine she had a hat at some point. She's definitely Western.
Yeah, she does.
But again, she was $3. Like, creepy or.
Well, at least it's better than last week.
I've done more shopping since last week. Was a bit bargain of the bottom of the box bargains.
So I hate to be a whiny bitch, but can you turn it down just a little bit?
Yeah.
It's really
No,
loud.
no, no, no. And here's the problem: I sit
Right.
between them.
Yeah.
I can't hear how loud it is.
Yeah, turn it to them. That's
We'll turn it to them. We'll turn it to the wall. All right, you got it,
Thank
babe.
you.
And let me know about that stuff all the time, please, because I'm always happy to. But keep in mind, loud assholes in the back have to hear
We
too.
don't want to hear. So what's the other freaky prize?
Oh, third place prize or best team name prize. I have all these weird koozies. These are all beer koozies.
Those are like homemade ones.
This one's like a little jacket.
Oh yeah, I got one. Somebody gave me because I
And
was
this is a snap bracelet one.
I was
I was cleaning out my koozie box because it stopped fitting in my cabinet, and I was like, "You live alone.
you don't need.
You have 30 other ones. Let's go ahead." So,
Yeah, one of my friends gave me one. It's like a little NASA jacket because I was Department of Defense select for NASA.
flip your hair when you say that, please, Miss Fancy Pants. There she goes. There she goes.
It's selection for basic.
Yeah. Which is much more selection than I've ever selected.
Probably been on the space shuttle now, so I'm really kind of okay with
It's
it.
really actually bad. I'd rather go to brunch. It's fine. There you go. Mimosas versus, yeah. Last call. If you'd like to join trivia, to come on up to the table. Grab 4 slips and a pen. We're going to get started here in about 1 minute. There's always somebody.
Always someone.
Did I say 1 slip or did I say 4? And did I say grab a pen or didn't I? You goddamn kids these days.
No, we're doing.
You're going to do great. I believe in you. Alrighty, friends and soon-to-be ex-lovers. If it's your first time down or it's been a while, check out those screens. Here's the deal tonight. We're going to have 4 rounds of 10 questions each question worth 1 point. You can star one of your 4 rounds, though, and that will double your points for that round. So if you look at the top right corner of your answer sheets, you'll see a star. You circle the hell out of that star. That will double your points for that round. We don't do any repeats down here, so take notes as we go. I'll give you plenty of time. And our prizes tonight: first place, a $30 drink card at the bar. Second place, $20 drink card. Third place, a surprise prize, which tonight is this very, actually not as creepy as she could be, Western doll. But the look on her face seems to be of a young woman living in the West, suddenly realizing what genocide is. Just a little shocked. It's definitely traumatizing for her. We also have a best team name prize, which is even dumber, though tonight might be one of the best team name prizes in a while. So come up with something stupid that makes me giggle. We only have 4 rules, so please follow them. First of all, no cell phones out during rounds at all. Narc on your neighbors, please. No cell phones out. Secondly, we have a 6-person team limit. If you have more than 6, you can still play, but you can't win, so make sure to mark that at the top. Don't shout out answers. Don't shout out clues. Don't shout things out. I'm the only loudmouth asshole here now. Keep your loud ass mouth to yourself, Karen. Also, remember, relax. It is just trivia. So take a breath. By definition, none of this matters at all. So with that being said, we're going to move straight on to round number 1. Round number 1 times the October 1975. I will give you a date in October 1975, and you get to answer it. 50 years ago this month, let's see what in fresh hell was going on. I'm going to start right away with question number 1. On October 1st, 1975, Muhammad Ali beat Joe Frazier in the Philippines, retaining his heavyweight title in a match billed with what rhyming name? I'll give you about 10 more seconds for this question, but you'll have 2 minutes at the end of the round. So feel free to take some notes. But again, we're moving on in 10 seconds. Question number 2 in our October 1975 round, 50 years ago on October 3rd. For the first time since Bangladesh seceded from what country in 1971? The two nations established diplomatic relations. What country was Bangladesh a part of? Give you 10 more seconds. Again, you'll have 2 minutes at the end of the round. Question number 3 in our October 75 round, named for a song with the lyrics, "We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl." What Pink Floyd concept album reached numero uno? Name the album. Dublin? Question number 5, October 9th, 1975. What longest reigning emperor in Japanese history visited the United States for his first official state visit? Name that emperor. Ten seconds. Question number 5. 50 years ago on October 11th, what quote-unquote counterculture comedian as the host? Name that host/comedian. Ten seconds. Halfway through. Here's question number 6, October 11th, same day. The first of 7 games in the. This is one of your only sports ball questions, by the way, so enjoy it while it lasts. The first of 7 games in the Baseball World Series was played between what two sanguine-hued teams? Ten seconds. You need both teams to get the point. Question number 7, October 13th, 50 years ago. What indigenous peoples of New Zealand marched over 1,000 kilometers, which is a ways, by the way, to the capital in Wellington to protest the loss of rights and land? Name those indigenous, well, they're not quite indigenous. Oh, fuck. Name those folks of New Zealand.
There was people before them, and then they showed up, killed and ate those people, and then they were attacked by the British. So I'm like, is that indigenous or just like colonizer level 1? Oh, I know you. Let's come here. Okay, great. 10 seconds.
Question number 8, some straight up kind of history stuff here. Remember 1975. What U.S. president at the time escaped injury when his limousine was struck broadside? And seconds. Well, by this, the phrasing was terrible. October 27th of that year, for the first time, Time and Newsweek magazines featured the same person on their covers after whose song Born to Run reached number 1, 1975. 10 seconds. And finally finishing off the round way better than my ex-boyfriend could ever finish me off October 30th. King Juan Carlos I assumed power in España after what dictators conceded he was too ill to govern. He would die like a week or two later. Name that delightful little dictator from Spain.
Straightforward, right?
And just like that, round number 1 is done. Don't forget, you have a star to use in one of the 4 rounds. Your 2 minutes to check over your answers for accuracy and legibility. Please, if you write like a serial killer, show it to someone else at the table. Have them help you. But get those turned in upside down in front of the computer. Okay, your 2 minutes starts now.
Oh, right there for me. What did I just say? Out of my mouth. In front of the computer.
I wasn't. That's your hand.
I'll just give you a little house. Yeah, we'll just see where it goes. I was like, I don't get it. I know nobody does. That's why they constantly hand me things. I'm like, bitch, do I look like I got some loose shoes?
Really, hey.
What did I just say? Oh, sorry. You're okay. I was just showing him out for it. Don't worry, it's okay.
1 minute down, 1 minute to get all those slips turned in.
Oh, right there for me, please.
You.
Right down there. Go.
And last call for all slips upside down in front of the computer, please. Thank you. All right, folks, I'll get these scored as quickly as possible. We will check those answers and check your scores and move right along to round number 2.
No worries. No worries. No worries.
Thanks. Is it difficult difference? Yeah. Ah, in the
All righty, folks. Thank you so much for your patience. We have 29 teams tonight. That's 290 answers for me to check. And I would say about half of you write in some kind of human form. Also, I'm going to be guilting you guys. I'll be here next week, but then I'm taking off for a trip I'm very excited about down to Mexico and El Salvador. The fun fact is, though, a friend that just did it was like, oh, I got delayed 11 times because of America. So I'm doubling the cost of my trip because I had layovers in places I needed hotel rooms for. So I will be lightly guilting you to throw me a couple bones for this trip. If I don't need it for that, I promise I will only use it on beer and tips for fun dancers and artists. With that being said, let's check those answers to round number one, see how your team did. A lot of people guessed the Rumble in the Jungle. That was in Zaire, now the Democratic Republic of Congo. It was a thriller in Manila, i.e. the capital of the Philippines. Bangladesh was part of Pakistan during the, like in the 40s, they got separated out, right? And they were part of Pakistan for a while. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl. Yeah, How I Wish You Were Here. That's the name of the album and the song for that one. I could tell some of you either didn't ever do acid and listen to the album, or you did too much. The Japanese longest emperor in Japanese history, it's Emperor Hirohito. Hirohito. That Saturday Night Live host was none other than George Carlin, starting off with a bang. So many folks guessed the Cardinals. You were so, I don't know enough about sports ball. Those of you that guessed like the Indians or something, I was like, dude, you're racist. There's another red-hued team. That's the Cincinnati Reds. and the Boston Red Sox. After the game, nobody knew who to beat up because they were all dressed in red. The indigenous peoples, and again, indigenous is loose. That's the Maori people. There was a people there before called the Moa hunters who hunted the big birds. But then the Maori showed up and killed and ate them. And then the British showed up to talk to the Maori. But anyway, we were talking about Maori. U.S. president at the time in a good old who actually gives a fuck, good old Gerald Ford. The more I look into that time and era, I'm like, what a dick. Time magazine, almost everybody got this one, thank God, on crutches. Bruce Springsteen was born to run. And last but not least, King Juan Carlos of España, again, 50 years ago, took over from good old Franco. You know, Francisco Franco. My third favorite dictator of the 70s. All right, let's check your score, see where you're at. One of your team names, it was the something, the something, and the somethings. I couldn't read it, so that's not RZA there. Write it real clear for me next time. I'll fix it for you. We are at the top of the list with Bill Hughes, getting 18 points, 9 corrected using their star. Tied for second is Two Boobs, and the biggest with 16 points. And weirdly enough, the staff here, Cranky Sam's Public House, got 7 correct. It will be their highest score for the next year and a half. Looking over those names, there was some really good ones. I want to give honors to Rumpelstiltskin, Gold Foreskin, just because it's great. But you did not win. I'm sorry. Because nothing fills my heart more than Excel spreadsheets. Excel spreadsheets, you are getting an assortment of amazing koozies, including classic ones. This one, my friend's mom made me for pride, but she only used 3 colors.
I've got a place.
This one's that's a snap bracelet. And this one that's just a little Patagonia jacket for you uppity turd fucks. There you go. All right, well played, teams. All right, let's get real here. Real fucking trivial. We're going to dive straight into round number 2. As always, I think about switching to round number 1 soon. Is our random round. 10 random questions for you about random things. Picture your team name is at the top. Let's go. Question number 1. What do you call a young female cow besides damn sexy? And second, take some notes if you need to. You'll have 2 minutes at the end. Question number 2. From the Latin word for plumbum, which I'm sure helps, what element's chemical symbol is P to the little b? And Out there, how many grams are the ounce to the closest gram? Don't you short my bag, bitch. I got a scale too.
Fluid ounce or weight?
Are there grams? Is there grams in fluid? No. 10 seconds. I love you though. Oh, the computers give me death scroll. Oh, no, okay here. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, what is the deadliest industry to work in? Be relatively specific, please. And again, this isn't a job. We're looking for something relatively specific. Number 5 in our random round. What actress played the acerbic and mean-spirited Sue Sylvester on the TV show Glee?
By deadliest, do you mean
Most people die in it every year. It's like people
like
per
per
capita.
capita?
Probably people per capita.
People per capita?
Yep. I would have to double check that, but it's the top of the list by quite a bit according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. That's all I can say. 10 seconds. You'll be killed like everything else in this country. Just relax. Question number 6. According to a 1450 manuscript, that's a manuscript made from 1450, what group did Will Scarlet belong to? Moving on to number 7. What major U.S. city is at almost the same latitude as Madrid, Spain? 10 seconds. Question number 8, since I did a whole round for the silver bushes out there, what car brand is mentioned in Beyonce's song Texas Hold 'em? Ten seconds. Question number 9, what English was the principal center of Allied code breakers in WW2 who eventually deciphered Le Enigma code? Sorry, the doll fell over right when I realized she's actually a perfect character from Westworld. She's the young girl you pick off before you go even into Rape and Pillage the Small House. Question number 10. The Triple Crown in horse racing consists of the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness Stakes, and what third race? And I'm not talking Latino or other. Taking things from people. Well, you're new here, so that makes sense. All right, folks, 10 seconds. And just like that, round number 2 is over. Your 2 minutes to check your answers starts now. Remember, please turn your answers in upside down in front of, I'm going to call her Dorcas, victim number 1 at the Homestead murder spree. Yeah. One minute down, 1 minute to go. What about here?
5's actress, 6 is the breakers during World War II is number 9. You can just put it as 10. It's good. So we don't do any repeats here, even though I just did.
All right, folks, last call. Let's get all those slips up, please. All right, I'll get these crushed out as quick as possible here. We'll dive into round number. Check those answers. Then round number 3. Oh, I'm so sorry, Amy. Don't do repeats, and please, yours is already late. So
We have rules here.
That's fine.
Too.
Bring him in.
Number 5 was actors complete.
Ah,
Fair.
we know. Okay, knew it.
Go ahead. Quick.
Yeah, it's
Late. And so repeated. So better late than pray. You're so late too. Boo! Why do you ask that? Oh, I just like that in general. I'm always like, hey, I hope your show's good, because otherwise all you're gonna hear is boo! It's one of my charms. One of my delicate, beautiful charms. Oh,
All right, folks, thanks again for your patience. Bit more shameless self-promotion. This is my first Halloween off since 2009. Obama administration. So we're heading to Guanajuato, Mexico for Day of the Dead. They do a great job down there. Get those answers around numero dos for y'all. The amount of you that said sow was a little concerning, but that's okay. Maybe you're from a city. Well, you've never actually seen a cute little heifer. By the way, spelling doesn't matter. Otherwise, most of you would have got it wrong. Number two, the old PB is obviously, lead. Some of you never sold drugs, and it showed. Pull out's about 28.2 odd grams. All right, here's the old don't get mad at me about this. This is the Bureau of Labor Statistics. According to them, the deadliest industry is logging. Underwater welding is probably very dangerous, but it sounds more like a job than an industry. But again, please take it up with the Bureau of Labor Statistics if they survive this government shutdown. A lot of you knew her first name. Most of you didn't know her last name. That actress is Jane Lynch. We got some really fun answers on this. The communists, the Knights Templar. Communists weren't really around in 1450, fun fact. But Robin Hood's merry men were supposedly. It's good old Will Scarlet. Some of you didn't watch the overtly shitty Robin Hood, King of Thieves, starring a non-accented Kevin Costner. Everybody else had an accent but him. All right, you guys. Spain, like Europe, is way further north than we think. It's New York City. New York's at like 40.7, and Madrid is at 40.1 degrees north latitude. Lots of people guess all sorts of fancy things or like redneck things. Here's the thing. The song is Texas Hold'em. What possible car name could fit in with that? Lexus. Texas and Lexus. That's why she's the queen bee, I guess? I don't get it. All right, folks. Lots of guessed parts of the British government. Bletchley Park was the name. You don't think the Royals would give up space for something as stupid as code breaking, right? And last but not least, a lot of you knew it probably was a stakes, but most of you said the Churchill Downs, of all things, which I think is just a place. It's the Belmont Stakes, somewhere in the New York, New Jersey nightmare contingent. So let's check your scores after 2 rounds, see how your team is doing. I'm going to wreck it. Looks more chances of wrecking anything tonight is their dad's car they borrowed to get here. Only a few teams have used their stars. If they use the star, that's going to be in bold there. Badasses, I'm sure you have great personalities, but not a great round to pick for your star. But that's okay. And here we are. The first place, 26 points. Got some luscious A cups since pandemic, though. Don't you worry. All right. This one's good. Who is this asshole? Chatterboxes. mouth right now. Here's how this is going to go. I'm going to give you an example. It's going to be on the same board I'm going to give you for the rest of it as well. So here's your example. You're going to have all these pictures to the right, but we're looking for that one in the top left. And we're going to say that that is what kind of animal? Yeah. Oh my God, you guys finally got something right. Okay. So then we want to find cat and something in those pictures that would make it an idiom. So cat and mouse, for example, is a common idiom with an and in between. All of these will have an and in between. Pussy and cream, yes, possibly, but not in my house. Thank you. So what you would write for the answer is simply cat and mouse. Okay. It'll be the same set of pictures the entire time on the right. The top left picture will change. Again, what you need to write down is a something and something that is a common idiom that is developed with the pictures. That's all I can give you. You'll figure it out from here. Let's dive right into round number 3. Question number 1. So you want to look at that first picture, think about a word that represents, then look through all those other pictures and see if there's a common idiom that could be that word and another word. Hello, things take 12 times longer to explain than their words.
We're gonna take off. We're badasses are leaving.
Oh, all right. Hey, I was just giving you guys shit. Love you guys. Have a great day. There you go.
You should put both words. It should be something like cat and mouse, just like the example I offered. I'll give you a little bit more time on this first one, but again, folks, you want to look at that first picture, think about what word that represents, and then look through all the other pictures and see if there's another one that matches it to be a common American English idiom. But we're going to move on in 10 seconds. Take some notes, because all those same pictures will be up the entire round. So just take some notes. We're going to move on to question numero dos here once the computers catch up. Question 2, same game.
I just need the first picture, really. Like, whatever stupid pictures on the side there. I want to give you guys a different set of pictures each round. I was like, oh, that's weird. No, we'll just keep them all the same.
Again, you look at that first picture, what word could that be? Then find its and match as an American idiom. 10 seconds. Moving on here, and whenever we can, to question number 3. Question number 3, looking for something and something, starting with that first picture. And don't shout it out when you get excited, because people can hear you, okay?
Are we on this? I was like, is this good for people? Okay, good. Well, not for you guys. I'm worried about some of these people. But
10 seconds. Moving on here to question number 4. Again, a different picture in the top left. Same pictures on the right. Pick one of those that matches that top left picture. And again, please keep your guesses quiet. Don't ruin it for anybody else. And second, you'll have 2 minutes at the end, but you won't have pictures to reference. Along to number 5. Not all of the possible answers will be used. What word does that matter? Write down both of those with and between. Number 7. Ten seconds. 3 more here. Moving on to number 8. Ten seconds. Here we go, number 9. Ten seconds. And finally, oh, I love this silence. It's not Satan's cream or Satan's butter. I'll give you a hint on that one. 10 seconds. All right, kiddos, that's going to do it for round number 3. Again, you should have a word and then an and then something represented by those pictures after it. Your 2 minutes to get those turned in starts now. Put them right in front of Dorcas. Don't forget, you can use the star to double your points for these rounds.
Thank you.
You.
1 minute's gone. You have 1 minute to go. Do not be late, please. For this one, I will start taking off a point if you're late. Please do not be late. I don't want to be a jerk about it. And you guys have just received my third devil and butter. Roots and branches. It's like root and branch. It's like a common term. But like what I don't think roots and branches is many people already have. Roots and branches. Book. The time. In my honor. About the time when everything's going to go terribly wrong. For some reason. Right here, Cranky Sam's.
Hands for horses. Your mama ain't here.
Yeah. Thank God. I come to negotiate a point.
Fair enough. What you got?
Well, the whole root and branch thing.
I would say root and stem too.
But that's a British idiom, and you said American English like twice.
I don't consider it American anymore since it was in a very popular movie that swept the world. It's quoted in Lord of the Rings multiple times, which is British, but also became part of. And root and stem, I would say root and stem or root and branch.
Right. I
Root and
understand.
stem, I think, is actually more American. Root
It
and
is, but
branch
there wasn't a
is more
stem up
British.
there.
Of taking.
I just like our answer, is all I'm
What did
saying.
you say?
Because of the whistles, we said rootin' and tootin'.
Oh, I just scored you. Yeah, that's wrong.
I know, but it's more American than root and branch.
See, and I'm going to say you're not wrong, but you're not right enough for me to change anything. But I
I
appreciate
love you, Reed.
I appreciate you coming in with it, though. You?
Well, I was in San Miguel, but we went to Guanajuato a couple of days.
It's like in the region, right? San Miguel seems to be like.
It's very cool. All these tunnels in the mountains and stuff. It's super,
Yeah, I know. My friend,
building.
I was just going to do Mexico City, and then my friend was like, "No, come to Guadalajara," and then we were going to go out to some lake somewhere, and then she was like, "No, no," and I was like, "Listen, I had a plan to just go to Mexico City. This is all up to you now. Figure it
the
out."
state is Guanajuato.
Yes,
San
and
Miguel is like an hour
Guanajuato.
and a half away, and then Guanajuato is a bigger city, much more. It's a much bigger city, and a lot of people say San Miguel's too touristy. Guanajuato is better. It is.
But just because it's probably a little more rugged, and, like lived
It's
in.
still very colonial and charming.
Yeah.
Super colorful. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's
I'm,
very cool.
I'm,
You should be excited. It's
I'm
gonna be very
quite giddy. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. I will only use it for beer or tipping performers. I promise. Okay. No, I promise. Oh yeah, I'm so glad you've been though. Yeah. Hey, Russell, all the TVs are getting to be about 10 seconds off. So we have to like go out of YouTube and go back into YouTube on every one of them.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. But
Close out of YouTube.
I figure while I'm working on this, that wouldn't be the worst thing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because there at the start, man, it was seconds. It was beautiful. Thank you, man. I think I'll take another one. Thank now that you're asking. Yes, sir.
You're welcome.
All right, folks. I didn't like most of them, so go fuck yourselves. But also, just so you know, if you decide to give me a couple bucks, I'm in some fancy pants. I'm having like 17 layovers just to afford to get down there, which is why I'm worried about it. And I'll be taking chicken buses and eating delicious pupusas. Hi. Oh, just bread and cheese, some shit, man. They sell it on every corner. I'm so excited. Also, if you've ever been on a old U.S. school bus, imagine yourself being a 6'6" white guy with just a carry-on. Packing onto there becomes very interesting. I've cuddled with a goat and held two infants on different rides at different parts of the world. Not ashamed of it. You also Most of these are pretty straightforward. There's a couple you might have questions about. We'll just move through them, though. So number one, that looks pretty smoky to me. We are looking for smoke and mirrors. Yes. I think most you got it. Most you got it. That could be singing. It could be microphone. It could be brown person. But we're looking for song and dance. Oh, please don't celebrate every single one because these should be pretty basic, you guys, okay? It's like being like, can you spell all of the articles? The, and, You're doing great. Believe in you. A lot of people said law and justice. I don't see justice anywhere in those pictures, but I do see trial and error. See that one down there? Error 404. Not found. I'll boo you, sir. Tooth and nail. Tooth and nail is pretty straightforward. Most of you guys got most of these. Again, for a lot of people, it should have just been the first picture. You should have already known. Cloak and dagger. This is the one we can go around and around about. I don't, frankly, give a flying fuck, to be honest, because remember, rule number 4, it's just trivia. There is a term which apparently a little bit more British, but it's to take something out completely. You take it out both root, branch. I also took root and stem, which is how Tolkien used it. But either way, it was also used, it was translated by the Nazis about what they wanted to do with a certain type of people in Germany as well. Get rid of them, and I don't speak German, but it was like Ruten ein Branchen, ja? So, if you want to fight about it, you hate Jews. Moving on to question, that's an excuse we can use so often these days. Moving on to question number 7, we got pins and needles. Pins and needles. So, somebody said frets and throats. I was like, oh, you're so like kind of close and so far off. That is neck and neck. Number 9, we had comb and butter, comb and mirror, comb and package. Like he don't need to use that package with that kind of comb over. That's part, isn't a hair part and parcel, part and parcel. And last but not least, this is probably the one people miss the most. This is one we don't use too often anymore. But that is the devil. And if you're talking about between being a rock and a hard place, it's like being between the devil and the deep blue sea. A little out of character for it. I didn't know it, so I'm mad. I'm a white person that always wins. Why aren't I winning right now? Go! Can you, yeah, boo to fucking you, bitch. Remember, our prizes are completely dumb, and this is just trivia. Let's check your answers as we go through. And number 2, guys, thank you for booing something I took like 7 hours to put together, you asshat. No, please. He's heard asshat before. It's something a donkey would wear. Upward. I know how to cover my oopses with a, well, actually. My friend Terrell, I toured at a guy named Terrell, and she was like a chain smoker at the time. She quit. But I saw she'd sit down with PBs and her lighter would fall out, and they'd be like, do you smoke? And she was like, no, just like the Boy Scouts. My dad said, always be prepared. So in case I get lost, I want to be able to make fire. And I was like, you lying bitch. All right, folks, this changed a lot. Lots of stars used, though the absolute top of the line is not too different. No Utes is still holding strong there at the top with 36 points. 33, Quizzy Borden and her 40 facts. And Immediate Regrets is tied with 50 Shades of Gandalf the Grey for third, but RFK's Brainworm right on their tail. We're going to move into our final round tonight then, folks, and we're going to run over a little bit tonight. Sorry, guys. Also, not sorry. You can. This is free for you, so you can just leave whenever you need to. But I hope you stick around for our awesome final round, which is going to be a good old classic. Let's wait for it here. Fill in the Okay, please don't shout out answers. It's literally rule number 3. Jesus, you people. You're the worst. Here's a bunch of random blanks. I just need you to fill them in. There might be 1 or 2 words. Here's the first one. The only true wisdom is knowing you know blank. Attributed to Socrates. Socrates, bro. We're going to move through these a little quicker. You'll still have your 2 minutes, though. 10 seconds from here, though. 10 seconds. And this one has a mistake in it. I'm so sorry. That should be 2 words in the blank. This should be 2 words. I could do this blank, blank. It requires 2 words. That was my bad. Oh. 10 seconds. And again, this should be 2 words to get the point. 2 words. Moving on to question number 3. Say gold, blank. Say gold after Messi hugs the outsiders.
Can I try to put in food even though it's too late? Oh, cool. You put in that answer that has more important to me than getting food tonight. Thanks so much. I don't know what they have available. Kitchen should be closed now, right? I'll just do a mac and cheese with braised beef. You put adult size after the mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese. Question number 4. I have been blank and blank, but I hope into a better shape. Awesome. His name has Dick in it. Charles Dickens, Great Expectations.
So, large mac and cheese, braised beef, adult size.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, that was my very first question I knew.
Oh no! I was just giving you shit. Oh no! Oh God, no! Anything I showed you guys, I hope you know it's just not a joke. Okay.
Keep it a little longer on this one. Well, we'll give you 10 seconds now. 10 seconds. Here is question number 5 from Katy Perry, a modern day Shakespeare from California. Three girls were unforgettable. Daisy Dukes bikinis on top. Your skin so hot will melt your blank. You go, Katie. You'll be remembered to the ages.
But you guys know it. That's undeniable.
Blank. And a lot of that comes from Will Rogers. Remember, just one word, so your whore of a mother will not fit in there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a truism. Those are the worst. By the way, I'm so glad you were sitting here. Otherwise, they're just gonna look over and be like, "It's so lonely up there," and I'm like, "Oh." They're like, they're busy and they only have like 12 points. I'm like,
Celebrating the history of America here from Ralph Cramden and the Honeymooners. One of these days, blank, pow, right in the kisser. No, it's not funny. Oh, God. To the moon. I was just going to do to the moon, but I think this is more appropriate. 10 seconds. Joking about it is, but the fact that that's how he was connecting to a lot of American males at the time. Question number 8. Because I could not stop for blank, he kindly stopped for me. That's Emily Dickinson. Hey, hold on. The pizza guy is 3 words. Okay, this part is 1. He like Trump, I just threw him a car. 10 seconds. But he forgot those little cups. They make that shit palatable. I must move on some very intense Mother Goose rhyme. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. Blow something, I guess. The sheep's in the blank, the cow's in the corn. Did your mother love you enough to read to you? That's what this question really says. She just saw me alone for hours a day. I got it creepy early too. I helped my brother with his first grade stuff when I'm 3 years younger than him. 10 seconds. And finally, another modern day Shakespeare, Led Zeppelin immigrant song. We come from the land of ice and snow, from the blank blank where the hot springs blow. Did I include it because it has the word blow in it? Because I'm a lonely gay man? Yes. The answer is yes. If you haven't yet, you won't do it now.
I won.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
I just look. Can you put it where it belongs? No, thanks.
Yeah, I
Not like I'm busy over here.
no,
No,
it's fine.
please keep talking to me. That's how we get through this quickly. One minute down, 1 minute to go. Oh, Folks, last call for those slips. Let's get them all up here. Please don't be late. Okay, folks, sorry if you're going a little late tonight. I'm going to go through these as quickly as possible for you.
Like, I used to do that when I was a tenor when I had a uvula. It sounded really good. Now that I'm throat cleared, tonsils, uvula, adenoids, that's why it sounds so foggy and odd when I speak. Oh, those are plastic bags to hold your guys' pieces. I did hold this one back because try it on and play with it. Yeah, I want it back though, because I said I didn't want to give it away. So it's like around a campfire, you can't drop it, you can't drop your drink. And then look what you can do with it. But also look at the bottom, you can't drop it. Like, working with Lily, but that still a lot. It's really cute. My mom got it for me. I suddenly realized I was giving away. I was like, I'm just gonna hang on to it. But I do know that one that looks like a little jacket. Those are like $22 online. Great. Fuck it. So did I, conveniently. Oh my God, can I have that? Please. Yes. Oh my, yes. Oh,
That doll.
listen, if you guys can get it.
It's in third place with
Can
you.
I tell you very honestly, whoever gets third, I bet if you approach them.
So many people's names are like, I want that doll.
No, I honestly think though, I think if you just approach them and we're like, hi, could we have that for like a creepy ritual around Halloween? They'd be like, yes, please. It belongs somewhere darker and more beautiful than.
Like,
What would you do with this?
And paint it like a haunted house. Ethan and I are going to do that this year.
And then just shove this
Yeah.
cute doll in it?
Like Alice in Wonderland.
That's pretty cute.
That's a good idea.
You know what? If you sold that to somebody, you were like, hey, what are you going to do with that? And you were like, what if we're going to do this, though? Can I have it?
That's true.
Nobody ever wants
doesn't
the
matter.
third.
I'm just gonna get
so many
third.
people leave the third place prizes. It's a nightmare.
Sweet. If they leave it behind, let me know.
Yep. Got no, I know, but just ask them when they like wait around.
When do you go?
What's that?
When do you go on your trip?
Oh, I don't leave till 30th, so I'll be back here next week too. Trying to figure out a trip in between. I'm missing 2 teams. The question is, do I go through everything? And I don't. I don't
You
care.
want to go look at something?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
None of them were. Well, it's not just that. It's yeah, no, none of them are in the running, so it doesn't matter. Thank you, though. Believe it or not, I don't just sit here. It is kind of frantic work the entire time. I hit like 17 buttons. And also just hopefully that all this work I put in is like fun for people, which is the only fucking point. People booing my rounds. They were booing me.
All right, folks, again, thank you all so much for your pseudo patience. As I mentioned, on my trip down to El Salvador, I will be taking a 2-day trip by an eco tour company that charges way too much because I want to see some fucking orchids and some quetzals and coatis. Give me some fucking coatis up in my face. I like raccoons with pointy noses. Sexy raccoons. Because with a nose like that. All right, let's check those final answers. Let's check those final scores. See if we need to do a tiebreaker. Socrates said the only true wisdom is knowing you know nothing, Jon Snow. You know nothing. Again, as I mentioned, this next one should have been 2 words, but I could do this all day. Lots of people said blindfolded, not a bad guess, but his stamina actually is quite high on the Marvel power list. I didn't have friends in middle school. I had Marvel cards. The Outsiders, S.E. Hinton. Stay gold, you son of a fuck. No, stay gold, Pony Boy. Stay gold. And by the way, please don't call me or anyone else Pony Boy. That just seems creepy now. But apparently it's cool like the late 70s. Whatever. I don't even know. Lots of different guesses on this one, but being in a better shape, it should be bent and broken. A lot of people said beaten and bruised, beaten and something else. If you're going to go into a better shape, it probably involves some bending and then me breaking your sweet ass, princess. Shut what you? I don't know who said that. That's so gross. California Girls, Unforgettable. Sunkissins will melt your popsicle. Again, modern day Shakespeare, Miss Katy Perry. A lot of people guessed Mistakes, which would make sense, but Will Rogers was just one step ahead of that. Good judgment comes from experience. And a lot of that comes from bad judgment. Celebrating domestic abuse for a good 6-7 years back in the day. One of these days, his wife's name was Alice. How? He also constantly said, "To the moon, Alice," and then would threaten to punch his wife in the face. Oh, fuck. Because I could not stop for the pizza man, he kindly, no. Because I did not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. And yet she absolutely stopped herself for death. He had to come around later. Little Boy Blue, come blow something. Blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Yeah, the team here at Cranky Sam did say stew. The sheep's in the stew, the cow's in the corn. And finally, come from the land of the ice and snow, from the midnight sun where the hot springs blow. Midnight sun, the immigrant song. Oh. Not to put too fine a point on it, because I've already pushed it all night, you guys, but I'm absolutely worried about, losing my fucking gourd down there. Mostly just given American issues. I'm not worried about the Mexicans or El Salvadorians. If you feel like throwing me a couple bucks, I sure would appreciate it. I promise it'll only be used for rapscallion action and good, nothing boring like a hotel room in fucking Denver. I'm not an animal. I just sleep on the floor of the airport like an animal. All right, here we go, folks. Final scores coming in now. By the way, really good scores overall. I don't know if that's because of the questions or because of how many brains you got in those gorgeous meat sacks. By the way, we will need a tiebreaker for second and third tonight. And here we are at the top of the list. No Utes. 45 out of 50 points. Doing great. But if you're part of Quizzy Boarding or immediate regrets, immediately come up and grab an extra piece of paper, please. Come grab one more piece of paper if you're Quizzy Boarding or immediate regrets.
Crazy woman.
Take it and love it. The immediates?
Yeah. We're willing to graciously concede the doll in exchange for the bar tab.
Well, you can figure that out later. All right, we're going to do a quick tiebreaker question for them. Some people in town do songs. In case you weren't here last week, I found out last week that 3 different people that run multiple trivias in town have just started using Chat GPT for all of their questions. I'm not going to say who, but I'm like, fuck, man. There's enough of that garbage out there anyway. All right. Here is our tie-breaking question, though. So again, chat. I did have to Google, but it had no Chat GPT involved. Speaking of Madrid and New York City from earlier, as the crow flies, how many miles are there between Madrid and New York? We're talking the shortest, most direct path. 29. Here's the deal, she's not haunted yet because her soul hasn't been killed by a guy in Westworld yet. But does she look like the perfect person just to snipe as you ride up onto the, like...
Park that back. Are you parked this way?
All right, folks, we're looking for 2 sheets up here with something in miles. The distance between New York City, and Madrid, España. Since it's officially a shot in the dark, don't take too long, okay? Yeah, I would be coming too if you were hotter. And you had a big wiener, and you had a beard, and my happy pills didn't fuck with my libido. There's a lot of other things involved.
Happening right now.
Nothing. I didn't eat dinner, so these 3 beers kind of hit me tonight. But anyway, thank you. We have a guest from the immediate regrets. Remember how they said they were almost done? Look, they're still sitting there.
You should just give it to us.
Oh,
They should be punished.
they want this
We
so
have to
bad.
give you. Oh, great.
Yeah, we want the doll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, they were going to throw it off for the doll, but here we go. Okay, so we have a guess of 2,000 miles and 42 miles. Nerds, I love you.
We love you too.
The actual winners, it's 3,587, meaning that Leslie Borden and the 40 Facts get second place,
Great.
unless they'd want to exchange this for the doll.
I think I do, but my table doesn't.
Well, I think we should make an executive decision.
I'm not gonna That's my family.
That means Dorcas is yours. Take her home.
Semitic doll.
Oh. She's not anti-Semitic?
You said she was.
No, she's not anti. She would be the first victim in that show. Have you seen Westworld?
But I haven't seen the whole thing.
Oh, okay. That's a whole different thing. Yeah. No. Oh no, I was saying she would see genocide like the Native Americans. She's an old West girl.
Okay.
It wasn't Holocaust. I make fun of Holocaust in completely different ways. Everybody, thank y'all so much for coming down to Trivia. We're down here every Wednesday. I will be here next week. Then we have an amazing fill-in person. You'll probably like her a lot more than me, and I'll get fired, but so come down and check her out.
My sheep and stew.
I did. I giggled and I saw one. Oh, I'll be here next week. Where are you? All right. Well, I will. I will do my best. I'll be here next week. Because I have to schedule it around this, because this is kind of how I make money. So I have to schedule everything around it. Yes. I'm leaving Thursday, and then I miss 1 week, and then I come back the next Tuesday day to make it to Tingle. I use ChatGPT.
All right.
No, I sit there watching Game of Thrones, like just in the background for the seventh time. And just really, have a rocking good song. Oh, I make them all now. Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. I'm making a fill-in person because, like, I don't want somebody coming and have, like, a, what ship is my diamond ride on? I'm like,
Not this one.
It died.